past posts that I would talk about. So I figured now would be the time. When I was a kid, we went through a lot of fighting where I grew up. Fighting between parents and all that stuff. I don't want to go into the details, but Godzilla was my escapism because I was enchanted by him. I've always, I don't know why, but maybe because he's an ethereal being that isn't real, or maybe it's because I always thought of Godzilla as a protector and a misunderstood creature, which he was. He was a misunderstood monster. Spectrum, I have Asperger's syndrome and I fixate on things, but Godzilla is one of the things that I fixated on the most out of all of the things that I like. And I grew up with all kinds of music. I like a variety of things. I like Legend of Zelda. I like Mario. Heck, I even like vampires. But Godzilla has just always been my number one. He always will be. Because as I said, it was... No, that's not true. The reason why I love Godzilla so much is because it reminds me of the good memories I had with my father and my grandmother, because they both got me into Kaiju. Unfortunately, my grandmother, she passed away a long time ago, but she was actually the one that got me into all the Universal horror films. She got me into Dracula, Frankenstein, Godzilla. I was just always obsessed with monsters. I love the Twilight Zone. Another example, I watched Twilight Zone with my grandmother and Outer Limits, and I saw all those shows, and those shows are what piqued my curiosity, what got me into writing and into the unknown. Here's a rock. Here's a train. Here. Oh no, I'm confused. But yeah, my curiosity for Godzilla is... I used to go to my local comic book shop. That was another thing that sparked my curiosity. I'm not going to mention name, but there was a man there at Atomic Comics that would hold, Godzilla Fest, because we didn't live in California or New York, and we couldn't really afford to go to the Godzilla Fest. So we went to our local comic shop, Atomic Comics. And there was a man there that would have Godzilla Fest, and he would show the Heisei films, and this was before they were bought by TriStar. So he showed us films that hadn't even been brought to America yet. That was another thing. Just the fact that there's so much lore to Godzilla, there's so much history. I jokingly compared him to James Bond because of how many films he's been. You mind? I probably shouldn't fight him in the lava. Do you mind? Ah! Hate him. Kirby? I don't think so, pal. You stay over there. Beam attack frenzy! Time to spam some beam moves, just like in the Heisei films. Goodbye. So, just to let you know, I'm probably going to play for about 2 or 3 hours. And if you all want to reach out or talk, I love conversing. I love talking to people about Godzilla. It's always nice to meet fellow fans. Because I live out in the middle of nowhere where there's like no fans. And they all look at me like I'm some weirdo. It's like, okay, like I said, the reason why I have an obsession with Godzilla is because it reminds me of my grandmother, who I had a very close relationship with. More so than my mom. It's funny, she was actually more of a mother to me than my own mom. That's why I love Godzilla so much. It reminds me of a time of innocence, when things weren't so complicated and before life went really dark. So yeah, Godzilla is an escapism. But it's not as much of an escapism to get away from the world. That's not why. It's when you're going through really hard times, like depression and anxiety and things of that nature, you need something to take that pain away. And Godzilla is that pain reliever to me. I'm sorry about that. Oh, I think I've told you all that I thoroughly enjoyed Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire. I think I mentioned that I enjoyed that it focused more on Kong stories, considering we got Godzilla -1 last year. And as many people have said, and even Adam Wingard himself, he was trying to go for the Showa for films. And I could see that. And it was fun. Now, is it a masterpiece? Not by any. But I will admit that I liked it a little bit more than Godzilla vs. Kong. And the reason why I liked it, because I didn't like Godzilla vs. Kong, and the reason why I didn't like it is because they ripped off the idea from the Heisei period, the Heisei series. They ripped off the whole idea of using King Ghidorah to control Mechagodzilla, and I'm like, the Heisei did that. They used Mecha King Ghidorah to create Mechagodzilla. But it's like they completely... I mean, it was an interesting take. And, you know, Adam, I get what he was trying to do. But it would have been better if they would have just brought Mecha King Ghidorah instead of Mechagodzilla. Because, you know, Mechagodzilla could have been saved for something else. But honestly, I would have really liked to have seen Mecha King Ghidorah come back in Godzilla vs. Kong. And that was a missed opportunity. And they should have done it. But hey, what do I know? I'm just an old fan that had to fight to get the Godzilla movies when I was a kid. You know, it's funny is that I may be a few years, because I'm 36. And I'm a few dead in his Godzilla his Godzilla AVGN episode was true. He talked about how being a Godzilla fan in the late 80s and early 90s was difficult. You were lucky to find any of the VHS copies. And the unfortunate thing is most of them were dubbed, and not all of the dubs were that great. They were actually kind of annoying. I hate the Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah dubbing. I mean, like that whole Godzilla. I'm just like, you know, if you're gonna dub, at least learn the word, learn the name. Go away. I mean, it's still funny. It is funny that they call him Godzilla. That is hilarious, but I'm just like, why? Could you not? Is saying Godzilla that hard? You could say Gojira. You know, if it's hard to pronounce. Say Gojira. Yeah, you don't need to see this. It's boring. I'm really hoping that they'll incorporate the other Kaiju into the arcade mode in the future for Gigabash. That would be really nice. I would like to fight Gigan, Ultraman, in the arcade style. That would be awesome. Also, friends, the reason why I'm doing another playthrough of this is because recently, and I've told you all about this, that my HDMI cord that I was using for my PS5 was an HDMI 1 cable. So it didn't have the capacity to display 4K. They had that attack in Godzilla 2014 as well. You know, I've been thinking about this. I wonder what the heck happened to Pipeworks, the company that did all of the Godzilla video games for PlayStation 2 and GameCube. Well, apparently they're still doing games. Let me go. What? Really? Yeah, so I guess Pipeworks is still working on games, but they haven't touched Godzilla in 2007. Godzilla Unleashed. Really? You fucking... Excuse me. Sorry. Stop running away, you fucking coward. You're gonna keep doing that kick attack, then I'm gonna keep doing this. Two can play at that game. Coward! Are you... That's real fair. Do you mind? And he still lived? Are you serious? Because that was really fair. Anyway, sorry, friends. Sorry about that, folks. Apparently I'm sucking today. Let's try mutants. So, I'm pretty good about not getting angry at games. I mean, occasionally I'll have one flare up, but I don't like throw my controllers or bash my TV. I'm like, I'm too poor to do that. Like, I don't have that luxury. And honestly, I think the one game that really just kind of pushed my gamer rage in general was Lawrence the First Vicar from Bloodborne. That boss enraged me. I didn't throw my controller, but I was just, it was like bashing my head up against a wall and then expecting a different outcome. Wait a second. I feel like she's from Dead Cells. Those look like the Mushroom Boys. Dead Cells. Get at it. Uh-oh. Nice. I feel like she's from Dead Cells, but I could be wrong. It looks like the Mushroom Boys. If y'all haven't played Dead Cells, it's a really good game. Especially if you like Castlevania type games. I mean, I'm grateful they're doing what they're doing with the Castlevania anime. That's great and all, but it would be nice to get a new Castlevania video game. Is it mine? I do like Gigabash, but I don't know why, but a part of me likes 2014 better. Maybe because it felt like an actual Godzilla simulator. And this feels just like a War of the Monsters kind of game. Or just for all monsters, anyway. Sorry, I'm gonna look this up. I'm like, why did they stop making Godzilla games? Dang. So according to a Reddit post, Pipeworks has no interest in remastering Godzilla games because getting a license from Toho is too much work. That is true. Toho doesn't have the rights to the legendary Kaiju and vice versa, meaning that they couldn't use all of the Kaiju has become famous for. That sucks. Other reasons why Pipeworks might not be making Godzilla games include they don't make a whole lot of money from Godzilla games since they also have to give money to developers and console manufacturers. Godzilla games are expensive to make, Giant monster games are a niche genre, and Godzilla games are an even more niche genre. Damn. That's sad. That's really sad. Man, so any hopes of getting a Pipeworks trilogy? Forget about it. Especially getting them remastered. That's just really disappointing because I grew up with those games. Because when I first started getting into gaming, I was about 8 years old, and all I had back then was Super Godzilla for the SNES. And that game is stupid, to put it plainly. It is. Godzilla gets hurt if he takes out a building. It literally drains your health to take out buildings in a Godzilla game. Why? Why did they think that was okay? Anyways, my point, I don't mean to go on and on. My point is that when the Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee trilogy came out, Save the Earth, Unleashed, all of those games were a dream come true for us Godzilla fans. Yeah. And that was back when PS2, when the Godzilla Piper trilogy came out. Yeah. What does Godzilla look now? Yeah, unfortunately, the graphics are a little bit dated. Unfortunately. They were such good games. I know the reviewers probably did, like, Game Informer or Game Pro. Back then, that's what they had, Game Pro. Wait, what? Guess IGN gave it an 8.5 for Destroy All Monsters Melee. Wow, Game Informer gave it an 8 too. For the GameCube version, not the Xbox. Oh wow, I forgot Megalon was in the game. Well, friends, if they ever do decide, well, they're probably not going to, because Pipeworks just confirmed that they are not going to remaster the trilogy because Toho is very, 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 very expensive to work with. Oh well. He's got a shield? Oh my god. How am I supposed to compete with that? Ugh. You're not even the real Kong, you're a generic copy. What the? Oh no, it's Attack of the Kirby's. Run! Oh no, don't put me in a stupid snowball. Ah! Big one. And he's got a big beard. He's actually really cute. He reminds me of the Yeti from Darkstalkers. The fighting game Darkstalkers, like Capcom. What do I want? Let's try this. Some of the weird 70s. Oh yeah, Godzilla super charge. Here's a bow. Take it. Oh, you want to play soccer? Got something for you. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. This is not even fair to him. So you got the wave, and then I... Oh. Bye, boat. Not. Well, I'm definitely not sucking this time. As opposed to last. That Gigabash kicked the crap out of me. I see one viewer. Thank you for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, yeah. Let's get this one so Godzilla I'm gigantic. So you can unlock those V-Max. That's Pokemon reference. What the hell is with the people? Could they not animate the people better? I mean, the sets look nice, but what is with the people? It's almost like they quit. You! Go away. Cool, I get to fight Giant. Owie. Really? Dude, stop hitting me with gun free. Tail whip. Whip it. Whip it good. Speaking of Devo. I wonder if kind of curious now to see if Devo took inspiration from the people from Planet X. Come on. Evo. Thank you. Jeez. Why is internet here is so slow? It's such crap. From Ohio. That's funny. Well, I wasn't able to find out whether or not they got inspiration from Planet X, but, you know, if you look at Planet X, you look at Invasion of the Astro Monster, and you look at the aliens designed to look like the 80s band, Devo. Well, Devo looks like them, because they technically came first, because Invasion of the Astro Monster came out in the 60s, before Devo. Guard bastards to guard your soul. Oh no! So yeah, this game's great. But I don't know, I like Godzilla 2014 better. Ugh, what is this on my face? Is it a thimble? Oh my god, what is it? Slug from hell? Owie. Yeah. Ah. I'm still alive. Probably not much longer. What did I tell you? Wait, did I just... That's awesome! I didn't know you could do that. Bro, stop running. Coward. I'm going to die, though. Maybe not. What's this? Fine. Ah. You won't even let me take it? I do love that they used 1954 lore for him, combined with the 1989 Godzilla lore. Godzilla personality too. I'm not gonna let you use that attack. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. I'm not a fool. Oh no, congregate. Folks, I'm gonna have to pause the broadcast. My father's here. I gotta help him get it out. Hey folks, sorry about that. It's a false alarm. And in case you're wondering, I'm a caregiver. That's my job. I take care of. Um, Before that, I worked at fast food. I did landscaping. I did electrician work. I've pretty much done everything: concrete, construction. So having been doing caregiving is honestly a cakewalk compared to the work that I've done in the past because it was hard labor work. Landscaping, I did that for about 3 years. Ah, this is such worse. Get better about my vocabulary. Sorry. Oh, God, it's hitting me. But it's not, being a caregiver is not as easy as people make it sound. Because you also have to take into consideration whether or not your client wants you there. Are you going to attack me, or are you just going to stand there? What are you doing? Do you need a hug? Do you not want to fight anymore? What's the problem, pal? What's wrong? You want to talk about it? You need a hug? Here. What? No hug? Come here. Let me give you a hug. Ow! Aw, you see how it is? You see that I try to show this guy compassion, and he freaking punches me in the face. What a dick. What's this? Oh, teammate. I like that feature. I kind of wish I could pick who my backup would be. Because I would totally pick Angerus. Oh wait, he's not in the game. So my next probably would be Ultraman. Wait. Really? Wait, is Gigan on my side? The other one. Guess not. Go away. Can I not walk slow anymore? Thank you. It's really annoying. Whatever. Oh well. Oh, at least I leveled up. Positive. Alright, friends, I'm gonna tune out for a bit.